Girl, this wig is so hot. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Kennedi Emaree. Today I'm doing a freshman advice video. I took notes on my phone, so I will be looking down periodically. I feel like all the notes that I took apply to freshmen in high school and freshmen in college. I just finished my freshman year of college, so I wanted to share some tips and advice I feel like y'all should know. If you're new here to my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you aren't new, welcome back.
Back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I miss Slim Shady, bag the M. Once he go black, he'll be back again. Back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him
Hit that like button, okay? The first thing on my list is make friends before school starts. When I was a freshman, well, incoming freshman, I had a Twitter account, and so I would follow people who had ASU in their bio. I just followed everybody, and then some of them DM me, I DM them. That's how we became friends. And I actually did become friends with this one girl, and she ended up being my neighbor. So I did hang out with her for like the first 2 weeks of school, but I became best friends with her roommate, so that was good. And I was best friends with my roommate. So befriend the upperclassmen. So before I went to my school, before I went to Alcorn, I had 4 junior friends before I went to school. So I kind of talked to them before I got to school. When I got to school, they showed me around campus, because the campus is of course huge to me because I'm new here. And they showed me where each of my classes would be, because I didn't have my schedule at the time. So that was very helpful. So yes, that goes to my third point. Get to know where your classes are located. So if you can, find somebody, a freshman, upperclassman, to help you look and see where each of your classes will be, so it can be easier for you on the first day of school. Most of the professors and teachers are lenient on the first week of school because you're still new and you're learning your area. So be outgoing. I'm very outgoing. That all ties into making friends with people before you go to school, so it's easier for you to link up with your friends' friends and their friends' friends, and you have like a little group, and you'll see them around campus from here and there. So just don't be shy, you know, it's okay. Join clubs. So my freshman year, I did not join any clubs. Well, I'm in the National Society of Leadership and Success. Basically, if you get a 3.0 or higher, you get to join this club. I didn't really join many clubs because I wanted to make sure I got my schoolwork done, so when I came to my sophomore year, I know what I can be able to handle, what I can't. I made my schedule myself this year, so I am going to be joining more clubs and getting familiar and active on my campus. And that ties into meeting more people and being outgoing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to say avoid dating, but I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. So when I first got to Alcorn, not when I first got there, but I met this boy and we were friends, but then it became a little bit more than that. So we weren't together, but I felt like we were probably going to end up becoming something. And you know, he told me that he couldn't give me what I want, and he didn't want a relationship, but he kept making me feel like we were going to be something. I don't know why I thought we were. Like, he was an upperclassman, I'm a freshman, so that was on my part. But he told me he really didn't want me the day before the week of midterms. So that really, I took it hard. Like, I was crying for like, I don't even know, but it really took a toll on me. And my friends were supporting me, but my grades went down. Like, my midterm grades, I don't even think I had I didn't have an A. I probably only had 1 C. So that's why I say avoid dating, or make sure you have yourself together first, or your grades together first, before you even consider giving anybody else your time. So it took me like 3 weeks to bounce back. I wasn't looking for anyone, but I just focused on me, focused on my health, focused on my grades, and then I found tarot. And yes, thank you. So I feel like you should make at least 2 friends in each class. So I did have 2 friends in each class. We helped each other with the homework, and you know, just having someone to talk to in a class, you know, that's another part of being outgoing. Whenever I wasn't there, even though I didn't miss any classes, they would help me with the work, and if they weren't there, I would tell them what they needed to do. And sometimes when I'm stuck on a question, they were there to help me, and we got our A. Be respectful to your teachers. Yeah, so even though a teacher may get an attitude with you, please don't get an attitude with them, because at the end of the day, you're gonna need their help. If you have a 79.9, they're gonna remember that last time you got an attitude with them, and they're gonna leave it like that. So just be respectful to your teachers and participate in class. I have this teacher, my English teacher. We were really close. Like, we weren't close, but I always participated. Nobody in the class would participate, even though it was the 8 o'clock, but I'm a morning person anyway. I always participated. Like, if you needed me to read, I would read. I would read the entry, my journal entries, and he just liked me. He was lenient with me when I was late turning in my work. He always helped me, and I got an A. Versus somebody who comes to class and doesn't speak, or get smart with him, or is late, they got their C or D, and that's just what it was. Figure out a study plan, such as study groups, times, and take notes outside of class. My 2 friends and I would meet up in the library before we had a test, or if we have a project, and we would do it together and help each other study. After lunch, before my 1 o'clock, I would go over my notes. That's every time I had a test. I would always review my stuff at 12:30 or 12 o'clock. Sometimes I would skip lunch to make sure I'm prepared and things like that. So just make sure you set a time aside for yourself to help yourself and study by yourself or with someone to help you prepare. Work hard, play hard. So I'm not gonna be your mom, but you just need to make sure you do all your work from the jump, because there will be parties. High school, college, there will be parties, and you need to make sure you're on top of your game. So when you do go play, it's not going to affect your work. It's not going to affect your work ethic. You already got your stuff taken care of. So you work harder, you can play harder. Oh yeah, another thing, back to participating. Participating does improve your grades. So I don't really know how much it improves your grade, but when you do participate, they do remember you, and they will remember to give you the extra points if you actually need it. And just participate, because most of the time the classmates don't participate, and if you're the one that's putting in the work, you do get an extra few points. So I remember my teacher would mark down every time somebody participated. When it came to the end of the week, they would add the points to their grade. Stay organized. So don't have the everything folder. There's been times where I have went to my 1 o'clock and I forgot the whole folder, or I forgot my homework in the folder that was for science. And my teacher doesn't accept late work, so yeah, just make sure you just stay organized. Have a binder with tabs. This goes here, this goes here, or just bring your notebook for each class when you have that time. That's all I can say. Hang out with people who are on your level or higher. So I like to associate myself with people who are on a higher level than me, as far as like they have harder classes than me, they have more hours than me, because it motivates me to do better and get better grades when I'm surrounding myself with positive people and positivity, versus somebody who doesn't go to class, makes D's and F's. Like, I'll hang out with you, but you know, when it comes to work and school, I'm gonna gravitate towards the people who have better grades and have positive things surrounding them, because I want to be like that. I want to have good grades and I want to stay positive and be active on campus. So I'm gonna gravitate towards them. Okay. Always save your work on Google Drive. I had this science teacher who said I was missing 3 assignments, but I went right back on Google Drive and reprinted all those papers with the same dates it was due, and I got my grade, because these teachers will lose your stuff. And if you can't prove that you did it, then you just have a 0. So you rather be safe than sorry. Always go to class. I know you hear this, but it's important, because my teacher would have pop quizzes. So if you're not in class and there's a pop quiz, you get a 0 and you can't make up pop quizzes. So just go to class, okay? This is towards college. Okay, set a timer for 25 minutes, because if there's been times where I have seen people's clothes get removed from the washer and put on the table. Now, just one time my clothes were in the washer and somebody moved my clothes. I want to fight them so bad, like, don't touch my stuff. But you just need to be mindful of how long your stuff's supposed to be in there, because all the other dryers and washers may be full and they need to wash. So just be considerate of how long you leave your clothes in the washer or dryer. And plus, we don't want nobody fighting, who moved my stuff? I'm gonna beat them up. So just set a timer, get your clothes, put on the dryer, and then when you're done, get your basket and go back, okay? Nobody got time. I don't really want to talk about this on my channel. This is for high schoolers and college students too. Yes, you should wait to become intimate when you are married, and life happens, you know, sometimes, you know, so if you're not ready, don't let anybody pressure you into doing something you don't want to do. You need to be careful who you do what with. There are people who have STDs out there. You might not be able to see it, they're not going to tell you, but you just need to be cautious of what you do and who you do it with. Condoms aren't always 100% effective. Like, you can still get an STD with a condom on. So if you know that you're not gonna wait until you're married, then you should go with your partner to go get tested. If they think it's a problem, then you should not be doing anything with them. Like, why can't we go get tested? Are you scared? Like, you nasty. Just be careful and okay. Just don't do it if you're not ready, because once it's gone, you can't get it back. What's done is done. So, you know. Okay, so now that you're an adult, or you're going into your adulthood, now that you're an adult and now that you are going into your adulthood, please remain professional and don't forget the things your parents taught you. I go to school and I'm in the cafeteria and I just see girls busting it wide open on the tables, twerking. I'm just like, okay, twerking is fun, you know. I've been twerking private. I've been twerking in private, but you won't see me. I'm not judging, but you know, just remain professional. You never know who's watching. So yeah, stay healthy. So freshman 15, it is real, not for everybody. It depends on how your body is. There's been girls that I've seen, like, on the first day of school to, like, man, I'm like, dang, like, seriously. Like, when I first got to school, I drank so much soda, I ate so many cookies. You're free to eat whatever you want without your parent nagging you, like, okay, no more, that's enough sweets. I ate ice cream every time I got in the caf. I pray I don't have diabetes, but I did have cavities, more than 4. So I did brush, but I didn't floss, and I kept eating the sweets. So if you're not trying to have your mouth numb for 10 hours like I did, I advise you to just eat in moderation, and just, you know, you can have a little cookies and ice cream here and there, but you shouldn't do it every day if you don't want to gain weight. Also, work out, you know, find somebody to run the track with or go to the gym, things like that. So just take care of your body, because you only have one and it's so precious. And lastly, every day you start off with an A. And my grandma says that to me every day, because every day is a new day. So the first day, of course, everybody starts off with an A, but after that, it's on you. So if you don't do your work, of course your A is going to go down. If you don't come to class, your A is going to go down. So just know that every day is a new day. You can always bring it up, but it's harder to bring up a grade versus maintain the A that you already had in the beginning. So just remember to always be yourself, love yourself, and don't change yourself for anybody. I hope you guys found this video informative, and I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. It's in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.